Jason, you alright?
I'm fine. Everything is fine. I've broken something.
What, Jason?
Well, I was tidying up name locations in conditional access. I deleted one. It turns out we had 3 conditional access policies using the name locations. Now we've got a few signing problems.
Okay. Can't you just go into the portal and recreate the name location again?
I can't remember the exact IP ranges. I didn't document them. If only there was a backup.
Actually, Jason, there is. Microsoft have just released one.
Really? Is it new?
Very new, Jason. Do you want me to show you it?
So, we can restore it?
Probably. If it happened in the last 5 days.
Happened this morning?
Then yes. Come on, let me show you. Before I show you what's shiny and new, I want to clear something up, because there are actually 2 separate recovery features in Entra ID right now, and they do slightly different things. The first one has been around for a while now. That is conditional access deleted policies. If you delete a conditional access policy, it goes into kind of a soft delete state, and you've got 30 days to restore it. Now, that's useful, but it only covers conditional access policies and only deletions, not misconfigurations. The second one is brand new, and it's currently in preview, and that is Entra Backup and Recovery. This is a proper automated backup of your core tenant configuration, and it covers a much broader set of objects. Things like users, groups, applications, conditional access policies, name locations, and much more. Now, for me, this has been a bit of a gap that has been missing in Microsoft for a few years. But Microsoft are filling that gap. So, how does it all work? Well, Microsoft takes 1 backup per day, every day, at the same time. This is a snapshot of your core Entra configuration. You don't need to trigger it manually. It just kind of runs. Now, these snapshots are retained for 5 days. So at any point, you've got up to 5 recovery points to choose from. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute, but there's also something called difference reports, which I think are quite clever. You can load one of your snapshots and you can see exactly what's changed in that backup. That means this is a proper investigative tool, not just a restore button. Plus, you get recovery history, so this gives you a full audit trail of everything that's been restored. Who restored it, what and when. So, I think it's time that we had a quick look at Entra Backup and Recovery. I'm in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and I need to go into Identity, which is the Entra Admin Center. Now, before we look into the backup and recovery, I just want to show you something else that I've referenced already. If I go to Conditional Access, you can see here are all our policies. We've also got this here, okay? So this is the deleted policies. So any conditional access policies that we delete will sit in here for a period of 30 days. So if someone accidentally deletes anything, you can come in here, click on there, and we can restore that policy. After 30 days, though, they are gone. And all we can do is restore the entire policy. So as I said earlier, if someone misconfigures a policy or changes something within the policy, this wouldn't cover us. But it's worth having. So now let's scroll down and you can see here, look, backup and recovery preview. So this is just the overview page. Any alerts would appear here. If I go into backups preview here, you can see, look, I've not done anything in this tenant. I've not set any backups up or anything. This is all automatic. So I've got 5 backups, all from different dates. So from the 6th to the 10th, all at 11 p.m. These happen automatically. You get 1 backup per day, 5 days of history. You don't get any more than that. We can go to different reports. Okay, so on backups, what you can do, I can select it and I can create a different report. Once I do that, I can hop into one. And this will show me any changes since the backup was taken. Okay, so it lists everything here for us. This is really useful for tracking down what has broken and, of course, when. Okay. We've also got our recovery history here. So everything is audited. If anybody's restored anything, it's all listed here. And that's it, really. If you want to restore anything, you can go in and you can recover the backup. Okay, nice and straightforward. Go to recover backup, click into here, and we've got all these good things here. Okay, it's a very basic backup tool, but it does what it says on the tin, and it's a gap that existed within Microsoft 365 for a while. And I'm pleased to say that Microsoft have kind of filled it. But there's a couple of things to be wary about. Now, just taking a quick break from today's content. If you want to learn all about Entra and crucially how to configure it securely for your business, I've included all of this in my new course, which is available right now. 139 videos I've created, plus 20 worksheets. And this will get your Microsoft 365 tenancy secure if you're using Microsoft 365 Business Premium. Link below. Now, back to the content. So, good news. It's real. It's in preview. And it fills a gap that has caused real pain for a few years. But the title of this video says at the end, but wait. So, here are 3 things worth thinking about. Firstly, you get 5 days of backup. That's your entire retention window. If something changes today and nobody notices for, say, 6 days, that change will be in every backup you have. Now, for quick catchers, that's fine. Okay, if you deleted a conditional access policy and it causes problems, great. But for slow burn changes that goes unnoticed, you've still got a problem. Number 2, it happens once per day. It runs automatically every 24 hours. So if your backup ran at 11 p.m. and you made a change at 9 a.m., your most recent recovery point is already behind you. Now, usually that is fine, but it's worth knowing. There's no kind of on-demand trigger from what I can see in the portal right now. That might come, but it's not there yet. Number 3, it's the same tenant backup. So this could be a big one for you. Your backup is living in the same tenant as everything else. In a ransomware scenario where maybe an attacker already has global admin in your tenant, they can also reach your backups. So it's not really defense against someone who already has the keys. So here's my honest take. Today, it's going to save you from everyday mistakes that happen in every tenant. But is it comprehensive enough to replace your third-party backup? Maybe not. For me, this Entra backup, it's the baseline, but a third-party backup is the resilience strategy that a lot of businesses need. And for me, you need both. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you again soon.